King Kong vs. Godzilla. There's no other better crossover monster movie than this. Starring the eighth wonder of the world and the king of the monsters, Godzilla. This is one of Godzilla's best original films. Now notice that I say original because that was before Godzilla turned into a Mortal Kombat martial arts athletic hero, for God's sakes. I mean, just look at that, him flying all over the place, and then he stuffs like Sonic the Hedgehog over there, you know. The plot is about an idiot named Taco who begs his two companions to get him a monster to boost their television ratings. So these guys embark on a quest and they're captured by people really fast, like right when they come. Wow. So while this idiot tries to gain more publicity, he finds out that another monster is terrorizing buildings and causing a lot of mayhem. So that sucks, because this is the king of the monsters we're talking about here. So while these guys are on their journey, they encounter a really big octopus that destroys their whole village. Yes, indeed. So they're saved by King Kong, who fights the giant octopus with the big ass hole opening right in its head, I think? I don't know. So he just fights this octopus and destroys it, thank God. Not like the gargantuan did, you know, in War of the Gargantuas, the movie I would be reviewing. Alright. So King Kong beats it up and tells him to get the hell out of his movie because it's called King Kong vs. Godzilla, not King Kong and Octopus. Something like that, you know. So the guys kidnap King Kong, but these freaking idiots ignite dynamite near the thing, which is freaking weird, because if they were to capture a monster that would take a lot of work, why would they ignite the board with dynamite?
Perhaps dynamite is wired to that fuse.
Who the fuck came with this idea? One of my favorite parts is when the husband comes back home and his wife is upset with him, and then they run into two people, and this is one of the funniest parts of the movie. Check it out. Oh man.
Oh, what a mess I've made. Are you going out?
No, we've decided to leave the city.
Why? Is there something wrong?
Godzilla.
Really? Godzilla?
Godzilla, Godzilla, Godzilla. Yeah, that's how he sounds right there. Little kid. So a bad thing is King Kong starts to wake up and they want to shoot the dynamite, but the stupid taco guy doesn't want them to, or else he'll lose a fortune. So yeah, what a bad idea, you know. Meanwhile, a whole bunch of people are trying to prevent Godzilla from entering Tokyo, but it's Godzilla for you, and it's kinda hard. So, King Kong and Godzilla meet on top of a giant mountain, only for Godzilla to show off his fire powers to King Kong, which makes him run away like a pussy, and shocks everyone else. So, King Kong backs away from the king, and walks away confused, scratching his head, and probably answering questions, while Godzilla laughs behind him and celebrates. What a dick. And yet, Godzilla's still doing what he loves best. So the humans yet again drag Kong asleep so that he can fight Godzilla. And that's when both of the monsters meet up by a mountain somewhere in which I do not know. And Godzilla and King Kong are ready to fight. Coolio. And that's when the two monsters get into the fight of the century. It is on, baby. Like King Kong, man. Right there. And once again, Godzilla shows off all of his fire breath to King Kong. I don't think King Kong still doesn't know what the hell hit him. But he still doesn't give up. Some of the fights here are really, really funny. Like this scene right here when Kong throws a rock so much he flips over and rolls right into a face onto a rock. That is ridiculous right there. And he's like, "Ew, what the fuck just happened to me?" Ugh. But who can ever forget this one scene? Bam! The stop motion drop kick by Godzilla. Oh my god. What a classic thing right there. Then King Kong gets struck with some lightning and all of a sudden becomes like the Incredible Hulk mixed with the devil or something. He starts scarfing on Godzilla with so much electricity, man. It's crazy. I don't remember him being more powerful with electricity. I thought that was always Godzilla's thing. Weird to me now. Then there's the part when King Kong shoves the tree up Godzilla's mouth. That was another cool ass part right there. Only to find him burning alive on King Kong's chest. The both of them end up fighting near the pagoda and destroying the whole entire thing. Man, poor pagoda. Probably took long for them to make too. And then the both of them roll into sea. Oh my god, of course they do, you know? Boom. After all that's done, they find King Kong to be swimming back to sea, but there's no sign of Godzilla anywhere. Maybe he smelled some fish meat and he rushed off to go eat some because they were so good to him. Or maybe he got into an underwater fight with the sea monster. Who knows? Or maybe he just swam peacefully away. Who knows what happened to Godzilla? Next time we move on to Godzilla versus the Thing, also known as Mothra. So that was King Kong versus Godzilla. Join me next time for Godzilla versus Mothra.